Anyway, what brought this to mind for me, this history of imperialism in the United States, was Donald Trump, our 47th president's announcement, pretty much unilaterally, well, it wasn't unilaterally, he just flat out and came out and said it in front of the King of Jordan, that we are just going to take Gaza. And for Americans that are students of history, that have some knowledge of American history, that was like a splash of cold water in the face. That was something that was said back in the 1800s when this idea was born in the white populace in the eastern seaboard of the United States about manifest destiny. That was really when it was enunciated most clearly, but this has always been the imperialistic philosophy of the United States of America, even when we were just colonies. And to have it said out loud today in 2025, not only is it that we are just going to take Gaza, because according to Mr. Trump, it's a wasteland of destruction. Go fucking figure. What did you think the Israelis were doing with all those bombs we were selling them? They were committing genocide. Current estimates of death toll in Palestine are not accurate. They vary from 50,000 to 150,000 people. 80% of the country is virtually leveled, uninhabitable. It's just piles of concrete, rubble, and death. And here we have an American president in 2025 coming out and saying, we are just going to take it. Now, don't for a second think that Israel is not just giddy over this and complicit in all of this. This is their plan. This isn't Donald Trump's plan. He's not fucking smart enough. He just loves Bibi, i.e. Netanyahu. He loves the dude. Because Bibi's just like him. He's a criminal in office that should be in jail, that's gotten away with it and is still running this country, Israel. Although it seems to me like he's kind of partly running the United States of America as well. I've spoken in previous TikToks, Instagrams, on my podcasts about the massive amounts of lobbying that Israel does in the United States. Check out previous episode if you want to come up to speed on that. I'm not going to go into that whole thing. Israel is another can of worms, and it literally is a can of worms, and it is a cancer on the United States of America and should be a stain on our moral conscience, because we have actively contributed and allowed, flat ass allowed, their genocide of the Palestinian people in Gaza. Period. Fucking the end.